I'd... I've never really had a problem with my trombone.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tea Time, episode 33.
Episode 33.
Now when we start, we continue the conversation that we were having, just like one sentence.
Oh, yeah,
so
like in the John Dumbs episode.
Yeah, she listened to the episode before this.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the Tea Time podcast. Zach already said that, but I'm Simon. That's Zach, and we have a special guest.
Hi, I'm Ella. Nice to meet you. I don't know you personally, but nice to meet you.
I don't think we know. Well, actually, kind of know most of our listeners personally.
I don't know them.
On this podcast?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
This
My mom is one.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I feel weird because, like, I know a lot about you guys because I've listened to the podcast before.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know, like, literally nothing about me besides, like, my last flute was pretty bad. So, yeah.
It's a pretty important detail.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My first trumpet was awful. I played trumpet. You can't tell by me.
The way you look.
I don't know. I always feel like every sort of instrument has like a sort of stereotype, and like a stereotypical person that plays it.
It's usually true.
Yeah, except
low brass is just a bunch of fucking weirdos that don't like. They don't fit together, but when you look at them as a section, they're like, yeah.
Yeah, they're just all idiots mostly.
Mostly,
Yeah. Don't mean to offend.
No.
But, like,
but it was weird because like during my time there, at least like the first 3 years, it was all the like super smart like 36 on the ACT kids that like went to Harvard, so it was weird. And then there was me.
There's you big old dumb idiot.
Hey, I got a 34.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
why did you go here?
I don't know.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Well.
I'd rather not say what I got on mine.
Yeah, you don't have
times in a
to.
row.
You can, or we'll just censor it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, but everybody kind of agrees that drumline is a cult, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drumline is its own thing that nobody sort of touches, except
drumline.
Yeah.
Surprised he wasn't.
Yeah.
Drumline.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of?
No.
No,
Tell me the legend.
I don't know if I should. Here, I'll.
Opportunity.
Wait,
There
where
we
are you
go.
from, Ella?
Actually from Madison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like not too far away.
This is a general area.
No.
I tried to put a marker there so I could censor myself from saying.
Mm.
There's put
Oh,
another
yeah.
marker there.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll just look around here, and I'll remember. Usually, hopefully.
He was like one of those stereotypical like gonna be in the military types. So he was like super try hard and like he would only date freshmen.
Ew.
As like a giant buff like senior.
And
And
like,
he would get in
junior
trouble
and-
for it like
yeah.
all the time because they were also all crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, he almost like went to prison.
Yeah. Like there were rape charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't go through.
No, it didn't. Yeah. But the thing is that a lot of the band was divided on it.
I don't know.
No. But they were like certain parts of even like outside of band, like people. But they thought that the person that he dated was like making up those rape allegations.
Because she was.
Was she? I didn't. hear
Yeah,
about
that's
this.
why it didn't go through.
Oh.
No, like we had a guy like that in our band, and he used to be like a close personal friend of mine. Then I was like, oh no, wait, you're a rapist. I can't do that.
No.
But no, like
I'm just waiting.
it was bad. It was
What?
bad for you.
I hope not.
That's what I was insinuating, but
Yeah.
Yeah, every band has that one weird kid where like you're like, oh no, you're definitely gonna go to prison or whatever.
yeah.
Either like you're gonna murder somebody or something worse. I don't know.
And I'm not gonna be surprised when you do.
No, we're gonna just be like, that's just Jeremy.
I fucking called it.
That's just Jeremy over there.
Ah, we didn't make tea.
We didn't. We'll take a 30-minute break. Make tea. Eat some chips and salsa.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
That
good.
works.
Yeah.
It's, what day is today, Simon?
It's Valentine's Day.
I was gonna say it's Thursday.
Oh, it is Thursday.
It's Thursday. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
Did you have
Yeah.
anything? What is that your best segue?
I don't know. I mean, like, all what I could think of was Valentine's Day is the day that we associate with love, but it's actually just a day to celebrate a martyr who got beheaded because he performed, like, secret weddings, and I think that's so weird.
Is that what it is? Because
Yeah.
I thought it was like a sort of like pagan or
No, it's
Well,
Saint
Saint
Valentine.
Valentine.
is that
It
Saint
was a
Valentine.
Roman thing.
that's what Romans
So they
mash them together
I think.
like Christmas and Jesus.
Well, no, because that's Jesus' birthday.
No, Jesus' birthday is actually more towards, like, Easter time.
I don't fucking know.
But no, there was like a special holiday during December whenever they would all worship Jupiter and stuff, and the Christians were just like, I don't want that kind of temptation. So why don't we celebrate Jesus' birthday now? And yeah,
Yeah.
I
so-
see.
They just
He's
wanted
like,
to
"Hey,
make it
that-
to like, oh,
that
you guys
seems
celebrate this?
fun."
Yeah. So like, you guys celebrate this? All right, you guys can celebrate it, but it's not that anymore. It's Jesus Day.
That was a good addition.
Yeah, good old add on there. Really padding the time frame to an hour.
Oh my god. Well, we wouldn't
Good.
need to, but
Yeah.
it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Usually don't give a shit about it.
Yeah. Usually.
But I woke up to a Happy Valentine's Day text, so I was like,
Yeah, because you got a fucking.
oh shit.
I sent a picture of sausage to people that said like Happy Valentine's Day on it.
I love sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like let me
It's good as fuck.
bring it up.
Sausage
it's
is
Like
really
good.
whack.
bratwurst.
Yeah.
That's like
Dude, what's
top,
also really funny about sausage?
top 3 foods. It's long.
I was gonna say
And
it's kind
So
of
it
fat.
says-
Looks like a pingus.
To be
Yeah.
quite frank about it, I want you for my Valentine's Day. For my Valentine's. And that ain't no baloney.
I want you for my Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, I wish I'd gotten that. Damn
No,
it.
I sent it to like everyone. But no, it's my favorite. I send people
That
like
is
weird
some-
Valentines.
That has some strange implications. Like what with like the cutting off of the thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never know what that might mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you're hinting at cutting a penis off.
No?
Or slicing bread.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't
Did
Do you what?
I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna talk about how in like elementary school and stuff. I guess even to middle school somewhat. Everyone like handed out like those Valentines.
Oh, it was so awful.
Yeah.
I hated spending money. Well, I mean, it wasn't my money. But
Yeah, it was my parents' money.
I
But-
hated spending their money on that shit.
Uh,
Because
I
I also
loved
didn't
it.
really care.
Yeah, I always hated it because like I wasn't even though we had like a sort of small class in elementary school. We went to elementary school together.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah, yeah, we're still friends to this
Oh,
day.
yeah,
Yeah, still friends.
Still going. But yeah, like, and it was always like shitty candy too.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm gonna get candy, give me like chocolate.
Give me like
I
a
like
full
chocolate.
Reese's.
But I don't want like an old like from the back of your car Laffy Taffy that just tastes like styrofoam.
That's my favorite.
That's my favorite candy. That exactly.
Styrofoam flavor Laffy Taffy.
Let's
there was
turn that into a
always one
flavor.
candy Valentine that was recalled every year because somebody would find like lead or something in it because everything's made
shit.
in China. And one year it was my Pokemon Valentine's. I was so ticked.
Oh,
I had the
no.
little hearts suckers, so you know it was like the good
Yeah.
stuff. And it was the year that my mom was like, "Well, we've got extra money this year. You can go up to the $3 Valentines."
Oh hell yeah!
And I was like,
we've got a
oh.
good tax return this year. Here, pick
Spend
out the
all of our
mostly-
money on Valentine. Buy each person an animal.
So I was like, oh, heck yeah, I'm going to get the Pokemon Valentines. So I did that. And then we got a call from the store or whatever. And they were like, hey, so it turns out that there was like a few bits of like blades and knives and stuff that were found in
You know,
some
just
of
a
these.
couple. You know,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be too worried about it.
Yeah.
Yours is probably fine.
Yeah.
So they were like, just to be sure, don't give the candy out. Like, you can keep the cards and stuff. Just don't give out the candy. So I was like, my dream is ruined. Like, I've got nothing left.
What did it have like?
You mean there's no knives in this paper card?
Honestly, I thought about just giving people knives. Just like, I don't know. It could
Alright.
range from butter to butcher.
Y'all go at it. I'm gonna stand in the back and watch.
Yeah, let's see who wants to be my Valentine the most.
Fuck. Okay, I remember one year. I don't remember
Yeah.
the year or the person actually, but as a small child, I had a crush on this girl, as you do.
What?
I know, disgusting.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mom, I want to give her 2. And she was like, okay.
I'll give her the big one that has like all the cast of
Yeah.
High School Musical on it, rather than just Troy and Gabriella.
And she was like, you can't do that. Like, we bought enough for your class. And I was like, but I want to give her 2. And she was like, okay, if you give her 2, somebody's going to go without one. And I went down the list and I was like, he doesn't need one. And I like pointed somebody out and I was like, he can go without.
Do you
It's
remember
fine.
who it was?
No, I
No,
don't.
Not at all.
I don't.
I
It
feel
was
like-
probably you.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
that makes sense.
I'm kidding.
It was always weird though, cause like in like movies and shit, you always had like everyone got a limited amount, and every one person always ended up with like no Valentines. But like we never experienced that because like
Because we're not fucking nerds.
Yeah, we're cool kids. We smoke cigarettes
In
about
elementary,
school.
Under the
Candy
bleachers.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
And no, I can't smoke anything. I'm literally allergic to everything.
Everything?
What?
Not everything, just
Yeah.
marijuana.
Just marijuana.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's really unfortunate.
I didn't
Yeah.
even find out by like smoking it or anything. I was just doing volunteer work in Chicago. And I think the rest speaks for itself. But yeah.
Damn. What would I do?
Yeah, what would you do?
I would chug through the pain.
Yeah.
I would swell up and possibly die every time.
Good.
But it's worth it. My throat would be closing. You're like, Zach, are you still okay over there? I'm like,
You're like stabbing yourself with an EpiPen.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like so weird. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's a really, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
No, like my science teacher in my sophomore year of high school also was allergic to marijuana, and like the summer, not the summer, but like the fall after that trip that I went to Chicago with, I was like, "Yo, I have your condition too." She was like, "Really? Doesn't it suck?" And I was like, "Yeah." And that was the end of that story.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Disclaimer, Mom, we don't advocate drug use.
We're all kidding.
Yeah. This is
I
a big
don't-
old joke.
I don't actually eat cigarettes or marijuana.
Just candy cigarettes.
No, not
And
even
candy
that.
Not
That
even
leads to
marijuana.
hardcore candies. It's a
It's a candy gateway.
The kind
Yeah.
with at least 20% trans fats. It's
No.
too much.
But no, like, now it's Valentine's Day. Who were your first crushes?
My first crush?
Oh.
I don't remember my first crush, but it might overlap. But I do remember my first like kiss on the cheek that I gave to
Ooh,
someone.
woo. And funny enough, we both like the same person
Yeah.
when he did that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
And my
I
little
won't name drop him.
my little greedy like 8-year-old heart was just trembling at watching you kiss her on the cheek.
Yeah, it was funny because like I was like, when was this? I guess second grade. This was.
It was, yeah, second grade.
And I guess my little 8-year-old.
I don't know,
don't know.
young.
I'd assume it's 8 because he was 8.
Yeah, that's true. That's.
I don't know if
probably
I was 8. I made up.
So
a
you
number.
lied
Let's do
to
the
me?
math. Okay. I was 7.
Ooh. Then I was probably 7 too, because I was born a month after him. But back to the thing.
Little fucking baby.
My.
You gonna cry?
Yeah.
You gonna pee your pants, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe shouldn't come. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't even know anymore.
Hey, we made it 15 minutes in. That was the first time we've interrupted you.
Oh,
Right? Was it?
I don't.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. At least you
Yeah.
haven't like made a joke trying to ruin the audio quality yet.
Like,
I don't do that every time.
like
I'm gonna make a
snapping-
compilation. What?
Like snapping near it. Just
No, just like fucking with the mic and also like doing that, like going into deep throat the mic.
But I don't actually deep throat the mic.
No, it's a joke, Like,
But if I did,
yeah.
I like at least.
oh, I bet.
And also, he like screws around with this. Like, we have little clamps on our for our mics, and this thing, like, he just does that, and it makes.
Not if you do. It can do that.
Thanks.
Okay, who's your first crush?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's a wild story. I met him at a summer camp where we were all
Ooh.
forced to learn how to do different kind of art skills, which
Oh.
was
Oh.
no. Say ooh whenever you have to spend an entire summer learning how to clog. No, thank you.
Clog?
Clog. I
Is that
learned
the
how to
stuff
clog.
with the like wooden shoes,
Yeah.
like that Mr. Smiley wore?
No, okay, so
Mr.
like
Smiley.
it's a
Yeah.
certain dance style. It's very similar to buck dance. No, you guys don't know what buck dancing is. Why am I explaining it? But yeah, so you shuffle your feet around a lot. Yeah, that's basically it. You're doing great.
Done.
But no,
Moving
and
on.
so I met him there, and I like fell hard. It was my first love, man.
Oh, wow.
Like it was crazy. I still remember him to this day, mostly because he tried to commit a mass shooting.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
recently,
Whoa.
like-
I mean, that's not as bad. Like our first, like I guess, was that our both of our first?
What do you
crush?
mean that's not as bad? I think that's probably
No,
worse.
ours. Like ours just dropped out from high school, and that's as bad.
Oh,
our
yeah.
first
I
crush.
thought you meant hers was not as bad as ours.
No, no,
Like,
no,
wow.
no.
But no, man, like he had plans to like demolish the school basically.
Whack.
And he definitely would have gotten away with it. And fun fact, he did
If
it with
it weren't
my
for these-
second crush, which was like so weird. So I guess I got to think for serial killers. I don't know.
I was gonna say, what is your like? Do you have some like chemical? Maybe you're just too pure, and that whole like chemical attraction thing.
Yeah, they're like,
so
oh,
you
she
can
can't have weed. That
you can
dig
only
that.
ever get with like crazy ass people.
Yeah, definitely. And the first time I ever got like kissed on the cheek was like
It's by an
that
actual
is the
serial killer.
furthest I've ever gotten, and like that's probably as far as it will ever go because I found it to be like disgusting. It was also by like the guy in band who was like the rapist dude,
Oh my goodness.
and I was like,
God.
I feel uncomfortable, and then I pushed him away and I ran into my house.
And just had a stroke on the floor.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Dang.
So, how about your love lives? How's it going?
I haven't dated anyone since sophomore year of high school.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's
You're
just
doing it, buddy.
thanks.
The only
It's
time I ever
alright.
dated someone was for 2 weeks. And we looked at each other and we were like, friends? Friends.
I mean, the last person I dated, we went on one date, and we technically dated for like a week. But I made a huge fool of myself. I wore this like huge ass coat. It was like one of those French people coats. You know, like those like
Like a pea coat?
yeah, peacoat. That's what it's called.
Peacoat or a trench coat?
It was a peacoat. It wasn't a
not
trench
a
coat.
trench coat.
It
Not
wasn't-
that bad.
Not that bad.
There is, every high school does have the trench coat.
We do have a
though.
trench coat. We did have a
There were
trench coat.
4
guy.
at mine, and one
Four?
of them would sing like the Russian national anthem all the
We
time.
had a Russian trench coat guy.
No, we had a
Uh,
Russian leather jacket guy.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
what it was. I confused the two.
He had the beret and everything. I was like, you go, Mark. I don't know what his name was, but it's
No.
Mark probably.
No, my bad. It wasn't Russian. It was German.
Is that
It was a German leather jacket guy.
Oh, I don't know. I never talked to him.
And the bad thing is, we had the same leather jacket, so I kind of felt weird wearing it.
Our trench coat guy,
Yeah.
for some reason, I would always run into him, like every
Yeah.
year of high school that I was there. And he would always see me in the hallway and be like, "Hey, buddy," and he'd like start walking over to me. He's like, "Oh god," and I would like find the fastest way out of there. What were you talking about? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
love life. Sorry.
Yeah. But I was wearing a big old peacoat, and I was like, all right, this is what I like at the time. It was an awful decision, but we were going to the movies, which is like the worst idea for a first date.
I went to the movies for my
don't
first
know.
date, and it was great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
disagree.
Okay, maybe I just have a bad taste in my mouth because of that.
I like movie dates.
Movie
Yeah.
dates are good as like a second date, in my
No,
opinion.
I still
like
go on
going
movie
to see
dates.
a movie first
Yeah.
and then getting dinner after because then you have something to discuss.
That's
It's probably
true.
one of the best dates
Yeah.
ever.
Like it
That's
sounds
that's a better
cheesy.
idea. Like only movie though, I wouldn't say first.
Then you eat dinner in the movie. You bring a giant
See, that's
bucket
another
of spaghetti
thing.
under your pea coat.
Oh,
One
yeah,
time,
definitely.
One time I brought my mom made ribs right before I was gonna go see a movie. It was like right before I went to go see King Kong. So I just like put them in a plastic baggie and I brought them in the movie. And I ate like 3 whole ribs and it was really messy. Luckily I brought napkins.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say it's
Yeah,
not a great choice.
I brought a sub sandwich into a movie before.
that's pretty good.
Hid it underneath my sleeve.
Hides it under hat long ways.
I used to
Hello,
eat.
I would
Yeah, I
like
hid
to
it in my
purchase
pants,
a movie
nobody
ticket,
noticed.
please.
I used to eat Subway sandwiches like
Oh.
every day, or like every week. I don't know. I would get them because I used to play soccer, which amazes people.
I forgot
How does
about
that equate to you playing soccer?
I just got
Because
them.
they're an important part of soccer.
You hit the ball with the sub sandwich, and it
Yeah,
goes
just
into
like
the goal.
croquet, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I would get like a sub sandwich with my grandmother, like after soccer practice, like every week, and then it was from Subway, of course. Everyone had a Subway period, and that was mine. And then I dropped it because it just didn't taste good anymore because I got the same thing over and over again. I got like a BLT with like cucumbers and mayo.
This is riveting.
Yeah, riveting content. Thanks.
My love life is great.
You gonna elaborate? Just keep it there. Keep it mysterious.
What about
I mean,
your previous relationship, Zach? Do you want to non-disclose any of that?
I guess that's more interesting content.
Yeah, it's funnier too.
Can't name drop though.
Of course not.
Well, one of them is canon. They've been on the podcast
Yeah,
and other shit.
yeah,
They're in our D&D podcast.
yeah,
It's Ashley.
yeah.
Oh, I thought a literal cannon for a second.
That'd be
I was
pretty
like,
funny.
whoa, that's hot.
You're like one of those.
Wow, really fired up, aren't you? You know?
Oh, get it? Fired up.
Oh, one time I made a calendar with my friend just as a joke.
Yeah,
where-
just as a joke.
Yeah,
Not
we-
for serious or anything.
Yeah, we went to a Civil War battlefield and we took pictures with all the cannons for each month. And I still have some of the pictures on my phone.
Hell yeah.
So, like, one is just like me, like, very sexily laying down on a cannon. And I'm like,
That's
this
amazing.
killed at least 3 people.
What would make that even better is if you dressed up in like full Civil War regalia.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Make it sexy calendar.
We
Sexy
should,
yeah.
we
Civil
should
War
do
calendar.
IGU sexy calendar.
We definitely should.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah, I
Sell
can
that
help
for
you out.
merch.
Hell yeah.
Critical Miss. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like do it every month, a different theme.
Yeah.
Different show.
Fucking second relationship. I'm not even gonna touch on that.
No, you can't just like.
I think I've just burned that out of my brain.
We got like one good joke out of it, and that was it.
Did we?
It was this.
Oh yeah. Which we used for other things. We can't talk about a joke that no one knows about, and
That's
they also
true.
can't see you doing that.
Yeah, it's a very visual joke.
Yeah, for those of you who can't see, he's rubbing his hands together, but only the palms, and then
It's-
slapping them together for some weird reason.
It wasn't rubbing. It was just you
Oh,
slap
you
it
rubbed.
twice.
No, it was
You
more
did
than twice.
that.
It was like
Yeah, like that.
I hope this is just the rest of the podcast. You guys teaching me how to do
it's
this.
because he was making fun of me
Yeah,
because I had sex
yeah,
with this girl.
yeah.
And I definitely shouldn't have. It was a bad decision. And I did for a long time. And that was a really bad decision. But my current relationship
Wait,
is perfect.
were you talking about your second or third relationship?
I said second. Third? I'm in my third.
You're in your fourth.
Okay. That one doesn't fucking count. You know that. I dated
Okay.
a girl for like a month, and I don't even like remember anything from that time, so that shit doesn't count.
All right. On to me. Now we're okay. So, my first relationship was with,
Answer it on the podcast.
No, sorry, that was my dad.
Yeah. We'll be quiet. It's fine.
No, if you start speaking in a foreign language, it'd be really weird.
Nah, that'd be.
I'll put it in Google Translate and post.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
Put like closed captions on this episode.
just speaks Bahasa Indonesia. So like, just like get that on in there.
Mm-hmm. but my first relationship, it was with this. I'm so really good friends with him. What the fuck was that?
That was assault.
Don't interrupt your story, Simon.
You interrupted me. You threw this
I
at me.
didn't. You're the one that stopped talking. It was a very small piece of paper.
It says mango kiss on it. Are you trying to insinuate something,
Kiss,
Zach?
That's my
all
Valentine
of
to
that.
you. It's off of my Mango Kiss Eco Lips chapstick. This is not an advertisement,
Your
by
lip
the way.
gloss?
Yeah, it's basically lip gloss. Excuse me. I don't know why that one says Mango Kiss, because it says Yumberry on here. So,
Maybe it's the brand.
that's an advertisement issue.
It says twist.
Oh, no, it
for-
says Mongo Kiss.
Mongo Kiss.
Yeah.
I read
More
it.
of a chungus than mango.
Yeah. But back to my thing.
Oh, yeah, back.
It was this friend that I had like all throughout my childhood.
Sorry.
What?
Kiss of bliss.
Mongo Kiss
Yeah.
with Mongo oil lip balm with a kiss of bliss.
Hell yeah.
Yumberry.
You have to do
see?
it in like a sexy radio host.
Aren't you glad? Oh, wait. No, that didn't make sense. Never mind.
Lip
Aren't
balm.
I glad I have that?
Lip balm with a kiss of bliss.
That's literally the worst.
Is that what you do with your lip balm? You just
That's how I kiss people.
oh.
I'm putting
Just-
deodorant on. Don't
Yeah.
watch me.
But no, like it's gotta be like, I don't know. Let's hope I don't laugh or else I'll like die. Mongo kiss. With Mongo Go oil, lip balm with a kiss of bliss. And then you just kind of like wink. With
They
a
can't
kiss
see the
Oh yeah,
of
they
bliss.
can't see the wink.
So you have to do
Audible.
it loud enough for
Audible
it
wink.
to like squish. Like,
Asterisk, audible wink, asterisk.
Oh, this goes over to you.
Did he?
I
any of you
need my
guys
Mongo.
Ever experience like the sort of asterisk did something asterisk sort of age of relationships?
Where it's like
What?
nuzzles.
Yeah,
And
asterisk
kisses.
snuggles asterisk.
No,
Okay, you're lucky.
because I was not a scene kid.
Well, no,
If
it
I'm-
extended past
Okay,
scene kids.
if
yeah,
I'm-
like role playing kids.
If I was
Yeah.
ever close to that, or like the stupid gushy bullshit, it's now. And I hate it because I used to make fun of people like that. But then I got an actual good relationship.
It's
and I
awful
realized,
because I can see you, all your likes and all like your relationship likes. Like, ooh, fucking. When you're in a relationship, Alex D kisses nuzzles,
What?
and you like it.
What are you talking about?
I was just trying
on,
to think
like,
of it.
Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops, sorry, I don't
And then
conform my likes to what you want to see on my
don't
Twitter.
worry, I just go through like phases of blocking you and unblocking you.
Why? Is it really... Are you one of... Do you think girls have cooties?
I do. They do.
Yeah, they do.
I bet you're grossed out by people hugging, aren't you?
I am.
You
I
think relationships are icky.
they are.
You only want your mom to kiss you, and only on the cheek.
No, my mom also has cooties. Not gonna touch her.
Yeah, we're not gonna like subjugate women to only just women and his mom.
Yeah.
No, I was
It's
saying
all
because
women. All
he's,
women
he's
have
only
cooties.
comfortable with his mom.
What
That
are you
could be
trying to
taken a
insinuate,
lot of
Zach?
ways.
Okay, you know
Floyd
what?
wrote about
you
this.
two,
What are you trying to insinuate here?
I was insinuating literally nothing. I was making fun of you for being uncomfortable
Yeah.
about my relationship
I'm
likes.
not being uncomfortable. I'm just like, ugh, you know?
Yeah, why? Why does it bother you so much?
It
I need
doesn't
to know
bother me
this,
that much.
Simon,
It's just like a.
because you also comment on it when I do it in real life, or if I make posts, and you're like, "It's so gross." And it's like, don't fucking look at it then.
It's funny.
How about that, you little pee-pee boy, little pee-pee man, little poopy pee-pee guy over there? Think girls have cooties. What were you saying?
I'm done with this podcast.
What were you saying?
Done. I'm not even.
Relationship likes.
That's okay. I can be the other host. Hey, what's up? It's tea time.
Hey, Simon.
Yeah, hi.
Back like nothing was ever different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something feels better now.
Yeah, no, it's probably because there's a woman on this podcast.
I'm a
now.
lot happier with the podcast.
I'm Simone. You can address me as such. On other days, you can call me Ella.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me at. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna plug. But yeah, no,
Oh no, we do plugs at the end
You
of the
can
podcast.
plug.
no,
Yeah.
no, I'm good.
No, fuck.
Yeah. Most people are too ashamed to plug this podcast, though.
What do you mean?
They just don't want to be associated with it.
It's not that bad.
That's sad.
Okay, critical miss is better. What we get out critical miss?
What?
Facts.
What?
We can get you on the D&D podcast.
Yeah.
Oh
Or
heck yeah!
in
I
our-
love playing D&D. I'm in like 5 groups. I need to not.
I don't know how you balance that.
Yeah.
You see, you just like
But
slowly kill
okay, but how
yourself.
often do those groups meet?
I have one that meets every Friday here on campus. And they're like a beginning set group, and so it's like, whenever like you play with new players, and you'll like always include the 2 people who can actually play, so that way
Yeah.
it like helps out. No, all of them are new players,
Oh, God.
and 2 of them told me that they played D&D before, and I was like, cool, beans. We'll just do like a watered down version so these people can play, and it'll be okay. And then we got there, and they were like, yeah, sorry, we actually lied. We don't know how to,
What?
play. I was like, there's no shame in just saying, I don't know how to play D&D. It's like literally a board game plus like
Other
improv.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't even have to have a board.
So you're the type to always DM? Or do you
No.
play too?
I play a lot, but usually because I know the most about D&D in my friend groups,
Right.
I end up DMing. And one time I was
That's usually
like,
what Zach is.
I prefer DMing.
yeah, no. Like one time I was invited into a D&D group, and they were like, yeah, we can't wait to like play with you and stuff. And I was like, cool beans. So I brought my D&D book just because I write down in it all my plots and stuff, but I also use the back for my character stats and whatnot. And they were like, oh, by the way, the person who's DMing isn't coming anymore, so you have to DM. And I was like, okay, I just got here. I have nothing planned.
Damn.
So like shuffled through all my old like D&D plots, and I was like, okay, looks like we're going to go through this one again.
Hell yeah. The first campaign I ever played in, I was a dwarf barbarian with really fucking low charisma, like -3. I don't even know like how I got that. And it's when you did the classic rolls. You didn't just plug numbers in there. But we got thrown in prison, as you do. There was an old man in my cell, and they fed us food, and I failed my constitution check. So
Good.
I threw up on the old man, and I kept trying to eat it, and I kept failing, and I kept vomiting, and he drowned. I killed an old man with my puke. And so they opened the door, and they were like, what are you doing in here? Like, we'll let you go if you
Yeah.
just stop doing that shit. And so
Cool.
they like opened the door, and I released everybody in the prison.
Little touching spirit bear moment there, whenever he gets like mauled by the bear and he has to eat his own puke. That was the funniest part of that book, let me tell you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no.
Look, my first dungeon segue. My first Dungeons and Dragons moment, session or whatever the fuck, was I was playing. You know this person. It was one of your good friends' older brothers. He was DMing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good DM.
Yeah.
It's all homebrews, though.
Yeah. But we were playing with him, and I was playing with another friend of ours that I won't. I won't name blast.
Enemy.
Not enemy.
Do the fake name.
Albert.
Schmineth.
Albert Schmidt.
Albert Schmidt.
Okay. He
we
doesn't
were-
watch this anyway.
No. We were trapped in a dungeon. That's where we started out. And there was some runes on the wall. I was like, I'm gonna read the runes because they're dwarvish runes, and I know that because I'm a dwarf. And I started reading them, but before I could do that, Schmineth started eating the moss on the wall because he thought that was a good idea. And then this other guy was like, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my axe and throw it at the door,
What the hell?
the gated door. But
Like slips through the bars and he can't get
no, it was even better. The DM was like, all right, you're gonna do that dumbass thing. The axe hits you in the head and you take however much damage it did, and then he was like knocked unconscious. So we had to like
What?
lug him through the rest of the dungeon.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
There are always the people that are either you always have a murder hobo, and you
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
have somebody that just does dumb shit because they think it's funny, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Sometimes
why?
it's both.
Like
Yeah.
that one time that we were playing. I don't know if we were playing together, but I was playing with our friend Schmalik, also fake name. But he like kept on eating rats, and the DM like gave him rat acne.
Oh yeah.
That's a severe condition.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The funniest thing I've ever done was in a legit campaign that we'd been doing for a while. We were like level 11 or something. And the Zentarum guild I had just joined. And fucking the beholder that's in charge of it, like they were attacked by the dark elves and all this shit happened. And the leader got killed. And I had met some new companions and they needed some shit that was in the Zentarum like area, the warehouse and shit. And so I walked up to the gate guard and I was like, dude's dead. Some shit going on outside, but he elected me the new leader. And he was like, you've been here for like 2 weeks. And I was like, yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? And he's like, and so I rolled for deception and I got a really good roll. So he was like, oh, dope, cool, go ahead, go inside. And I kept running into people, and I kept getting really good rolls. So, like, everybody believed I was the leader. And then, like, we were in the back, and it was fine. We were taking this stuff. And somebody was like, hey, wait a minute. No, you're not. And so they obviously called all the guards and stuff. And there was a ruined door, a trapped door, that would explode if you come in contact with it. I forget what you had to do to open it. And we had a few NPCs in our party, like a gnome that everybody hated, but he was super important, and like some other annoying ones.
Let's hope he got killed.
And to get out, because we were like trapped, like it was going to be a TPK if we didn't get out of this somehow. I think he was a ranger. He shot the door with an arrow with a note wrapped around it that said run. And the gnome was stuck reading the note and the door blew up and it disintegrated the gnome, all of the other NPCs, and like 2 of our party members. And so like we have 2 out of the 5 of us dead, and then one of our guys goes insane. He has to roll an insanity check. And so he's fucking wandering around doing whatever, and I had just in game just gotten with this party. So I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? And we had like 2 sane members left, and I didn't know what the fuck to do, so we split up in the Underdark.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that sometimes.
Really do. I remember you telling me this like a while ago.
Yeah. It's pretty intense. We never picked that campaign back up.
Oh, was that the last time you played?
We played one more time after that.
Alright, we're gonna take a break
We
here
had to
for a
scoop
second.
we had to scoop their ashes into different containers labeled with their names, so that because we were gonna go see like a witch.
Yeah.
The necromancy witch. Bring him back.
I don't remember.
I played as a
Something like that shit.
necromancer one time.
Yeah.
His name was Gawain.
That's fucking.
Yeah, no, like it
Was that in 5th edition?
yeah, it was.
Cool.
So his name was Gawain, but it was spelled like Gawain, like the knight.
Yeah.
And he was very homosexual, like stereotypical and stuff. And I kind of feel bad about it now because like that probably wasn't cool, but it was really fun playing him. Yeah, it was wild, and he had like 3 different forms because he was a lich.
Oh, nice.
So
Ooh.
I could have a corporeal form, a skeletal or lich form, and the form of any dead loved one. So like if I figured out who you loved most in life, who like
Whoa.
passed away, I could turn into that
Damn.
person.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
I only ever used it once, and that was because we were playing a game of Truth or Dare as our characters.
Oh no.
And one of the characters asked someone, who in the world do you love the most, and who's like passed away and stuff like that. And he's like, dog. My fish named Dog. And so whenever it came back to me, I picked Dare, and the girl was like, Gawain, I dare you to turn into Dog.
Oh no.
And so he did that, and then ended up like killing my character. But
my God.
because I was a lich, I could come back.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it was pretty
That's
fun.
amazing.
Yeah, no.
Tea break?
Tea break. We'll be back, folks.
So what were you doing the other night?
Oh, what? Watching Flushed Away?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I found, well, actually, my dad texted me a picture of CDs at a thrift store because we always go to thrift stores and find weird CDs that we've never heard of.
Yeah.
Of like weird bands. And he texted me a picture of like a whole bunch of musical ones. And he was like, pick out whatever you want, I'll get it. And so I was like, okay, Man of La Mancha. And a funny little thing happened on the way to the forum. And then in the corner, I see this like picture of a DVD, and all what you can see is like the slug from Flushed Away on it. I was like, give me that copy of Flushed Away. And my dad said, where is it? And I was like, it's in the corner, like bottom left corner right there. You can see a little bit of it. And he was like,
It's like
do you
barely even like.
Yeah,
If I saw it, I wouldn't have recognized it.
Wow.
I saw it immediately, and I was like, if it's in good condition, I want it. And he was like, really, Ella? Really? And I was like, yeah, definitely. So Simon and I watched it the other day because I asked all of my roommates if they wanted to watch it. And apparently they don't know what art is because they all said no. So yeah, they're on my hit list now, I guess.
Oh yeah, sorry, we don't have any milk or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we have coffee
We have like
creamer.
creamer, but
That doesn't.
you don't want that creamer.
No, it's just extra sweetness.
What,
I mean,
what
it is
flavor
coconut
it?
flavored.
It's
So
Ew.
that would be
Yeah.
good.
No.
What do you mean, ew?
I don't
What?
like
You don't like coconut?
No.
Okay,
Seriously,
you don't know
no
what art is. Fucking coconut is art.
You know what's art? Flushed Away.
Coconut. Have
Flushed
hair,
away.
give milk.
But no, like, so met Simon outside of my dorm. He didn't recognize me at first, and I was just like sitting there, and I was like, "Where's he going?" Like, he was like walking by, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't recognize you." I'm like, "I look the same."
I also
I've changed nothing.
I also almost got hit by a car on the
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. So like, we were gonna watch this movie no matter what, what forces were gonna like tear us apart.
Yeah.
So I also asked him if he wanted Pepsi or Mountain Dew, and he didn't text me until like 15 minutes later. He was like, Mountain Dew, and I was like, I already got the Pepsi. It's too late.
Yeah.
So got 2 cans of Pepsis, not even bottles. Like, no, we're not a classy place. This
Yeah.
is Blazer. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
No. So 2 cans of Pepsi and I don't know. Like, what was it? Doritos? I had Doritos. You
Yeah,
had something else.
Doritos. I bought a what was it? Pop-Tart.
We need
Like
to
a
go to the
shitty
C-store more often.
We do.
Yeah.
Because I forgot that
Do they,
exists.
do they take the
One card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Cool.
Yeah, because we don't have money.
And they have
Yeah.
like gas station snacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want some gas.
And
station
condoms.
snacks.
They have condoms.
They have condoms?
Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't sell jondoms yet.
Dang.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for those.
It'll blow up.
It will.
It will.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even mean jean print on condom. I mean denim over your penis.
You were telling me something when we were walking over here about old
Oh,
old-timey
yeah,
condoms.
okay. So, like, in the 1700s, colonial America time period,
Using intestines, right?
well, there were pig intestines and stuff used for that, but also linen, like, bags they would tie over.
Ow.
So they did have, like, holes in them. And then, not only that, like, prostitutes would use them and whatnot, but they would wash them and then reuse them.
That's like friction burn. You would catch fire.
Not to mention
They went
all
slower
of
back
the,
then.
like, diseases.
I mean, I'm not going super speed, but like still.
Gotta go fast.
I painted flames on it so that it would go faster.
I do want
Like my
flame print
Switch.
condoms. Yeah. So
I bought that with the decal on it, by the way. I did not put that on there.
No, I like to think you hand painted it. Like that.
It was on the controllers as well, but I took that off.
But yeah. So yeah, we watched Flushed Away.
It's quite
And
the experience.
it was, and we just remembered how good it actually was.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be like good, bad.
Yeah, it
that
was
kind of
fairly
stuff.
Oh, it's actually
It's, like,
good. It's a
actually
good movie.
good.
Yeah. I want to go back and rewatch all like kids movies like that because I mean, yeah, I liked them when I was younger, but I'll
Yeah.
probably like them even more now. Like
Yeah.
Shrek. Like
Yeah.
Shrek is for as much as it's memed, it's a good ass movie.
Okay, let me tell you, I freaking love Shrek so much. Like, my order of movies in the Shrek series is
Shrekiverse.
yeah, the Shrekiverse, I guess.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
The
the
Shrek
Shrek
Cinematic
Cinematic
Universe.
Universe, the SC,
SCU.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
SCU.
SCU. I see you. Shrek knows all. Anyways, so yeah, so it would be 2, 3, 1, 4. Well, I don't even really treat like 4 exists. Like 4 is disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like 4.
Yeah.
Really? Why is one... You dummy. What are you expecting?
I've been drinking it fine for a little bit, but then it burned my upper lip. It burned a part that wasn't already burned.
So you numbed most of your mouth.
Yeah.
So that's why you just need to like eat lava. So that way
Or
it
should
just
try that.
conditions your mouth. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can only do it once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashley put milk in her tea when she was over here last, that kind, and it was like, it looked like swamp water.
It did.
It was nasty.
Disgusting.
Yeah, no,
It had sat there. Like, we
Yeah.
didn't touch it for like a good week.
Shrek is fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What else?
Oh,
Disney
but
movies.
Disney movies.
I love Disney movies.
Have you guys seen Shrek the Musical?
I haven't. I've heard
No.
legends.
I have 3 copies of Shrek the Musical, like on DVD.
What?
Yeah, no, like it's I didn't buy any of them either. They were all
Nice.
gifted to me. People were like, "Hey Ella."
Separately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone was just like, "Hey Ella, I heard that you like musicals and that you like Shrek."
Guess what this is?
So
You'll never guess.
the first one was the one that my mom bought because I used to do a lot of like shows and stuff, and we were in a Broadway review, and my little sister was young Fiona in Shrek the Musical. So she bought a copy of that, and then the second one, like a friend was like, "Hey Ella, heard you like Shrek and musicals, so here you go." And then the year after that, somebody was like, "Heard that you like Shrek the Musical, so I got you a copy." And now Netflix has it on there.
Oh,
so,
does
like,
it?
Technically, I have
Wow.
4 ways to access Shrek the Musical. So yeah,
Julia has 6 ways to access Prince of Egypt.
Oh, yeah.
Prince of Egypt is
You
good.
heard about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For the viewers at home who don't know.
We've said this before.
Watch the previous episode. Get the full lore. Watch
Well, not the
episode 1.
previous episode.
And it was like 4 episodes ago, man. Gotta keep up.
Yeah. I don't remember anything I say on
It was
this
the
podcast.
episode we made after Christmas break, discussing Christmas break.
Yeah, it was like what, January 4th? Yeah.
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 Keep up.
I started listening to you guys this morning. But no, yeah.
All right, I'm going to swallow the microphone. You ready?
Do it.
Ow.
That was pretty sexy.
Yeah, it was really, really
Yeah.
good. You
Yeah.
should start an ASMR Twitch.
I
streaming
want to. I
service.
should.
Yeah.
All it's going to be is like me slurping liquids for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, there's not enough to slurp, but
No, you could slurp for a good 5 minutes with that.
with that,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like, don't drink any of it.
Just go. Definitely. It'd work.
I feel like you guys are better at it than me. Just take over my channel.
I don't know. I've become one with all liquid drinks after that party I went to where I chugged a 2-liter Mountain Dew.
Whoa.
Don't ever do that, by the way.
Yeah, I
That's
wasn't planning on it.
I don't know. I might do it again. It was a rush. Don't remember half of the night after that. You know, it was crazy. Woke up with a massive hangover. No, I'm just kidding. But
Someone
like,
spiked your
My dew.
your dew.
yeah, no, it was all because of like something stupid that somebody said. And they were like having a chugging.
Fake that 2-liter Mountain Dew.
Yeah, no, they were all having like a chugging contest, but they were all like doing weak stuff with, like half the 2-liter left, like at least a liter. Well, actually at most a liter. So they had all been opened, and I was like, oh, I'll get in on this too. And so one of the guys said, no, Ella, you can't do this. The girls shouldn't participate in this process. So I was like, bet.
Those are some fighting words.
So I reached over and I grabbed the
And you
2-liter
just
Mountain Dew that
knocked
hadn't been
him out.
open. Dude, like, in like a minute too. I wanted to vomit immediately
I was
after.
gonna say, how much did you vomit?
But
So-
I was on a power like high after that. So like like an hour later, I like did 2 more shots
Ella-
of Mountain Dew.
Hopped up on a 2-liter Mountain Dew is the same power level as Thanos with all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, no, like definitely.
Same energy too.
Yeah.
Top 10 characters who could defeat Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
we like look out of the blinds one night and she's like pulling the moon out of the sky. No, put it back.
Oh, I did that years ago. I put up a fake one. It's made out of paper mache and cheese.
How do you do the waves with the water?
Oh, I just breathe.
I do that.
when I'm breathing.
I'm just like you
Me when I
kids.
breathe.
That's so me when I breathe. Tag 5 friends who breathe.
Only
Tag your
have
friends
3.
to really breathe them
Don't you just girl things?
when you breathe.
Don't you like find those just girls things to be really funny?
Yeah.
I love those. They're running out of ideas now,
I
though.
know. The last one just said when you wear a belt.
Just
like-
girly things.
Like, what? I can't wear a belt anymore. I don't want to be a girl.
It's
It's
toxic
a-
masculinity right
yeah.
there. That's a Gillette ad.
Yeah. They get all over you for that. You wouldn't be able to shave anymore.
What? The last Gillette ad was a, like, high-pitched black man singing in the mirror.
No,
That's not toxic
No, that was just me.
masculinity. Wow, you have a lot of different powers.
you
Yeah.
have a
I feel like
very
we should
vast range.
Mm-hmm.
have
in
a whole
vocal.
episode just based on Ella's different powers.
Yeah, my
Also,
lore.
let's do the conspiracy theory episode next time.
Okay, we have to plan it though.
That's why I'm saying it a
Yeah.
week in advance.
Okay, we've been promising our viewers a conspiracy.
Not that they
episode.
give a shit.
No, no one gives a shit. Maybe Zach's mom.
Maybe I did.
Maybe you did.
Yeah, maybe I did.
Ella's depending on us now.
No, yeah, no. Are you gonna just point your god now? No.
God, that would
All right,
be-
so next week.
next week.
But no, like, seriously though. But yeah.
What?
What?
But yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
All right.
That was the end of conversation.
What can we segue into?
You know, things that have happened in the week that has passed since the last time we did this podcast. It's
Has anything interesting happened?
no.
Why did you bring that up? Oh
I
yeah.
thought
I just
that.
want to let you guys
I thought
know
it's-
that I did nothing this week. Just kind of sat in bed and looked up,
That's so
No, wait.
true though.
Wait,
pondering God's existence and
I
whatnot.
have an interesting thing.
There we go.
Simon
what I was
has
looking
added another cup to his collection on his desk.
for. Yeah.
Oh my!
No, wait.
I didn't even notice.
Wait, there's two. At
Amazing.
one point, I had
Ew.
like an entire stack.
That's not a good thing. You should not be proud of that.
I'm not. Here, that one's going right there.
Yet you smile in the face of your
That's
own
funny.
dirt.
That's not dirt. It's just
It's
trash.
No, it's
There's a
dirt.
difference.
It's dirt,
because it's food trash, and food trash has dirt.
and it has like the gross paper straw in it too.
Yeah.
Those are literally the worst. I mean, like,
I
I'm
hate
all
them.
for saving sea turtles, but I also don't want to have like gum straw.
Just like
And
get rid of
straws
straws.
aren't going to do it.
Do you know what they should do? Is put like
Straws
little
are
sippy
not gonna
cups,
do it.
little sippy cup things on top of
Yes.
like
And you see,
lids.
the problem is straws are such a like minuscule percentage of the amount of plastic in the ocean. You can get rid of all straws, and it's not going to do
It's
a goddamn
all
thing.
because one white girl saw a tortoise with a straw up its nose.
Why is it a white girl?
It was just a video of a white girl.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram.
Anywho, yeah, no, like, and those people who are like, oh, I'll just bring a metal straw wherever I go, and
Like,
I think that's kinda
pretty
gross.
badass.
That's-
Yeah.
Hey,
but it's kinda
Afro
gross.
Samurai carries a straw with him,
That's true.
and he puts in his lemonade in one episode.
wait,
Okay,
Doesn't
I
come
don't.
back.
I'm
after.
not familiar with this.
Do you watch anime at all?
Yeah, I do definitely.
You never seen Afro Samurai?
No, I watch like all the really obscure ones.
Oh, like all those super weeby anime.
No, not super weeby. I just
Oh.
say like unusual.
Like, what's that one where they use their ass as a weapon, and it's like a sport?
I don't
You're asking the
know
wrong
that
person.
one, but I will in a bit.
Malik showed me like a clip.
Malik Davis.
Yeah,
Name blasted him.
he
He's
joined the army.
He did.
Like he's gone now. Like he moved.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
dead.
like
We don't
now?
know where he
Yeah.
is.
Dang, so he just like dropped out of college? He was at UAH.
Oh fuck, that's
Yeah, we
guess
have, we
so.
have a friend, Malik Davis.
Not to like, call him out or anything.
No, yeah. He's been in some other episodes.
Schmalik Schmavis.
He's been in, like, a thing.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I played Smash with
He's
him
canon.
once. Yeah. Yeah. Just like,
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Glad to know all about your
Yeah.
personal life. Oh,
All
delightful.
you
Got
need
some
to know.
contacts,
Wow,
yeah.
Simon. Those are his two powers. Drinking hot liquids and kind of burning himself and then burping. And collecting cups. I want to
Maybe I should start a cup store. Like,
I want
where
you
can
to
sell my
be in.
wares.
I was gonna say I want you to be in Animal Crossing as a cup vendor.
Oh my
And I-
goodness.
But, like, I just, like, live behind, like, a dumpster. And, like,
You live behind the Tom Nook's store.
occasionally Tom Nook, like, throws, like, an apple core out, and I just, like, scuttle out.
I can sell this. Oh yeah. Speaking of selling things, in the last D&D campaign that we played, that I basically just like made it up as we went along, so
Oh,
it was
yeah, that one.
really bad. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
Those can
but
be
it
the
was
best
bad.
ones. I call those mini D&D
Yeah.
campaigns.
I created a magic shop with a vendor, and Simon and our friend Celeste meet this guy. Oh wait, you fucking know Celeste.
I know Celeste.
They meet this guy in the first town. The campaign starts. They meet this guy like almost right off the bat, and he calls him over and he's like, "Hey, come with me. I'm gonna show you." And he's like goes into a bag of holding, and that's where his shop is. And Simon decides to just close the bag and tie it up and keep the bag.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
And so I was angry, but I wasn't going to say anything. And so Simon was like, all right, every like night and morning, he'd be like, I toss some food or water down there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And then he decides to open the bag, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days later. And I was like, he's fucking dead. Because the rules for a bag of holding are they run out of air after an hour. So he killed this guy and got no access to any of the badass magical shit in the shop.
And then we ended the campaign.
And then we ended the campaign. Partially because of that.
I have a bag of holding kind of thing. It was like more like an enchanted bag, almost like a bag of holding, but like in one of the campaigns that I was in, I was like this really weird character who was like half elf, half giant, but in like D&D lore, like
Oh, yeah.
old school 3.5 advanced campaign
Yeah,
stuff.
I always played 3.5.
I don't know. Like the whole like subplot where there was like one race of elves that were enslaved by a whole bunch of giants and
Yeah.
stuff. So like I was using that plot line.
Whack.
So like once a day I could turn into my giant form, and then I could turn back. So that was like my special ability.
Chungus.
Yeah.
And yet another special ability of Ella's.
Yeah, definitely. It's actually based on an ability I actually do have in life because I can grow 3 inches and then shrink 3 inches. Anywho,
3
that's like a whole thing. It's weird. It's whack. Anyways, well there he is.
not making that up.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not. I've got like a weird back condition. It's wild.
Oh!
Sake.
Yeah.
Happy boy. I cleaned his tank.
But yeah, so in this campaign, I had received a bag of sand in which I can contact a desert god who also became my boyfriend after a while. It was like really whack, and his name was Druid Sandsnake.
Oh my
And-
god.
Yeah, so he was a snake, but he could also like turn into a human or elven form, whichever one I like wanted at the time, because he lived to serve me, all that stuff.
Oh, that
But yeah.
kind of relationship.
So it was also a portal towards another dimension where all the gods lived and whatnot.
Yeah.
So pretty chill. And so every time we needed to hold somebody hostage or something, I'd be like, just throw them down my sand sack. It's all good. So we ended up with like 3 old sages in the bag and one old man we came across in the street. I don't know why I kept on tossing old men in there, but like it was just a thing after a while.
I mean, I drowned one with my vomit.
Yeah.
I told
Oh,
that
good.
story earlier.
Yeah.
You both gave me a weird look, like you forgot. Guess my
Oh.
story wasn't interesting.
No, I remembered because you told me before, and then I remembered
Yeah.
again.
No, I remembered. I was just like re-horrified. But yeah, no. And then in another campaign where we had to kill our old characters, I was like, heck that, I'll just steal my magical bag and stuff myself in it.
Hell yeah.
So that was it.
That's meta.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I saw a really cool idea on Instagram for an item called a black market chest. And you would like speak the command to the chest and then open it and put an item no bigger than 3 by 6 feet inside it, and then you close it and it would be sealed, like no way to open it for 24 hours, and then the next time you open it there would be the amount of gold that item is worth in the chest.
I just put bologna sandwiches in it.
You would get like a copper every time.
Dude, do you realize like how much profit I could make off of an old bologna sandwich after a while? At least
Facts.
2 copper.
Could be a poison. Just wring it out into like a vial. Make somebody drink it.
Yeah. That's going to be it for this episode.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Tea Time Podcast. This has been Zach.
This has been... I'm still gonna be Zach when we're done.
Yeah. Okay. We've been Zach, Simon, and our special guest Ella. Ella, would you like to plug something?
Oh, I don't know. Hi, you can find me on Instagram at Ella Wadella, which is just my first name, last name, and then an A at the end.
It's pretty cool. You can find the rest of our stuff. We have the D&D podcast, which you've talked about earlier on this episode, Critical Miss. That comes out every other Friday. New episode last week. Check it out. You can check out that and all of the other shows that we do on our website, ijushows.com.
Oh, you didn't give me a chance.
Again, that's
ijushows.com. Since this is not a visual Since this is not a visual medium, I'll just describe everything my snake is doing.
All right.
He's